you got?
2 cleft lip palette baby Frenchies.
Oh my goodness.
Nursing on your finger?
I remember feeling a little bit nervous that not only 1 but 2 in the litter had clefts, which isn't a great sign.
Are you hungry?
But we got right home and we started feeding right away, got them in the incubator, and just crossed our fingers, crossed our toes, and hope for the best. I mean, they were tiny. They were 5 and 6 ounces, like the size of a mouse.
Surprise. They were born last night via C-section.
So I felt really nervous, like, okay, here we go. Hopefully they'll both pull through and do well.
This is a little girl with a cleft lip, and she has a partial cleft palate just in the front. And this is a little boy, and he has a complete cleft lip and cleft palate.
So I have a great relationship with the local vet office. They called and said that there was 2 puppies in the litter that were both born with cleft. And so we went and picked them up.
Where are we going?
To get the puppies.
She just took her second tube feeding super good, but now she's just nursing on a nipple. She didn't like the pacifier. He actually really liked the pacifier, but she's nursing on this instead. It's good for them to suck on a pacifier, your finger or something. So they still use those jaw muscles and get those sensations. And it's always a good sign when they have a suckle.
They have to be fed every 2 hours, which ends up being even more frequent because by the time you finish, you're up an hour and a half later.
So I got pooped on twice today.
So the first few weeks are a lot. Keeping them in a humid and warm environment 24 hours a day is super important.
So this is my setup for the newborns. I'll show you what I do. So I have a wipes warmer, and then I set up a little feeding station here. I've got a suction close by, always just in case. And then I sterilize these with boiling water in between every single feeding. And then of course, I'm so grateful to have this amazing incubator.
I started working as a vet tech when I was 17 years old. Tube feeding, doing more severe medical stuff was like no problem for me. So when my youngest son Landon was born, he joined our family with his own cleft lip and palate. And then when he was like 3, 4, I was like, let's start fostering again. Like, let's have some fun, exciting things going on in the house. And so I started helping out cleft puppies. And he just like took to it. Love that one. Hi, little boy. He was so gentle, and the animals were just naturally gravitating to him. And I was like, wow, like he really is connected to animals. He's truly an animal whisperer.
I love helping out. It makes me feel good. Like, he does have goodness and eventually gets
Hi. Hi, Dashi. Oh my goodness.
There's kind of this moment when their eyes finally open and their ears start to open and they start to be aware and they're like, Mom's here.
Oh gosh, you're so cute.
You just kind of feel almost relief, like, okay, we've made it to this point. Yes, we're strong, they're doing good, they're reaching milestones. It's a great feeling.
So we're gonna feed, and we're gonna set up a little playpen.
I moved them out at week 3 into like a larger playpen.
Okay, we moved. We moved.
Anytime you see positive growth, it's a wonderful feeling and you're always looking for the positives.
2.2.
Like, okay, we're growing, or yay, we have solid poop. You're excited about these silly milestones, but it all means that you're heading in the right direction.
She can lick on my finger. Dash. Dad. Dash.
As they get a little bit bigger and they start to get their teeth, then we lean into weaning them. That's kind of like the sweet spot.
Dashi. There we go. There we go.
Teach them how to use a water bottle.
Good boy, Dash.
And then once you get to that point, you're like, yay, like you kind of feel like you've crossed this huge hurdle on their life journey. It was so exciting. It was also so like shocking how she was like exceeding him.
Look at the kibble on your
She just really grew way faster. She came out of her shell thicker, and he was kind of like little baby Dash. He just stayed smaller and more reserved.
They're doing great. Dashy, they just got an apartment upgrade. Apartment upgrade.
But we gave them this like super upgraded apartment.
So that we have play space and potty space. We'll see if we start getting the hang of it.
They can still just kind of be a part of the mix, that we have them right in our kitchen. So they're always out running around in the kitchen and running up and down the hall and just being like so fun.
Good boy. Come on. Violet. Hey, don't chew on that. Don't chew on that. We're steaming the floors. We're steaming the floors. Okay, into your house. Your door is open. Good boy. Apartment number 2.
It can be a little nerve-wracking because they're so tiny. But they're so spunky now. They just want to run and be everywhere we are. Dash has become what I call an ankle biter.
Hey, Dash.
He's come into his own, so he finally got there.
Mommy wants you to take a nap. You've been running around, you got a bath, and you ate, and you guys are still being wild. I've expanded the apartment by 1 panel on each side, so now we're moving. We're gonna put a longer mat. I know you want to come back out and play.
Dash specifically getting a lot of messages from strangers and, oh, we want him because he's so cute in his color, and I'm like, I'm more protective of him. I just don't want people wanting them for the wrong reasons. In the Frenchies space, we're seeing, unfortunately, a lot of people breeding for these rare colors and these rare things.
He has higher syphilis and he's only a couple weeks old.
Yep.
Instead of for health and benefit of the breed, we're breeding just for profit, and that starts to create more problems.
You can do it. Good girl. Yeah.
We're definitely seeing an increase in clefts being born in multiple of these litters.
Want to kiss her goodnight?
You name it, we're starting to see a lot of problems.
She's so scared.
We've changed the breed so much over the years and made it so that they can't breathe, that they have spinal issues, that they have all these problems, that I just really feel like it's hard to see that being ethical in any way, shape, or form.
Hi, squatty friend.
As a society, we need to take a really hard look at what we're doing. But in a perfect world, we would have better laws in place and better breeding practices.
Boop.
If a cleft comes across our lives, they didn't ask to be born, I'd love to give them a chance. But I also don't want to be in a situation where we're perpetuating a vicious cycle of bad breeding.
Put the incubator back out.
I don't know how we stop this. Hopefully they live normal, long, healthy lives, and they can live with their families forever and just have cleft and be great. But you just never know now, and you never know with any Frenchie.
Do they fit? Oh my god, they're actually a little small. Come here, wait, hang on.
They still have to go in for their first regular health appointment and start their vaccine journey. Once we know they're healthy, vaccinated, safe, then they can go to their homes. To finally have the double puppy experience has been just so much fun. At nighttime, just seeing them snuggling together, knowing that they've always had an emotional support friend. And it was twice as hard and twice as stressful and so much more time and energy and effort, but at the same time it was so worth it because they got to be together. Everyone's like, how do you do it? And I'm like, oh, you do it. But I'm like, I cry every time. I cry the couple days before they leave. I cry once they leave. I just cry.
Gosh, he just had his first bath. He has a little jacket on. Oh. Who's it? Who's your little girl?